Let me keep it real, bro. We ran down on all them industry niggas. We backed down all them niggas. Whoever the toughest you could think was, the Jimmy Henchman, the Haitian Jack, the whoever, man. Even Webb, Nitty had to fall back. You dig? Everybody had to fall back, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Why you think even them gangsters will tell you the OGs like, yo, this nigga Smurf was crazy. He was tripping. I was running down on all them niggas.
I'm hands down the meanest young nigga doing it. Product of the rock and stack B influenced it. Hey, what's up, fool? It's your boy Chinks Drugs, and this is RapMatic.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Invincible RapMatic. Salute to everybody rocking with us and tuning in. Hey, yo, Smurf, man, because I know, you say this all the time, man. I want to go back to the nigga Jimmy Henchman, because I know you said this on the interview, man.
Yeah.
Like how was the whole, because I know you said, niggas would come up there, the Jimmy Henchmans, the Haitian Jack, they come up there try to bully niggas.
Yeah.
Like, how was the interaction with y'all niggas and the nigga Henchman and the nigga, the Jack nigga?
Oh, Jack?
Yeah, Haitian Jack and shit.
Oh, Haitian Jack. The first time I met Haitian Jack, right? We was at Quad Studio. He had an artist named Governor. You dig? But when he seen, he respected 50 and us because we was 100 little nigga with guns and vests on, nigga. And we on go, nigga. You dig? So our interaction with Jimmy or any niggas in this industry was gangster shit. They met us all on some on-go type shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how 50 got the respect. When they speak to 50 diplomatically when they seen him. When Jimmy Henchman, when I said came to the valet to office, it wasn't on no gangster shit. It was on some diplomatic shit, trying to come to an understanding. Yo, I got an issue with this guy, but I respect you and your movement. How could we settle this shit? You dig?
Yeah. Cause Smurf, when these niggas be talking, when I be hearing these niggas and they do interviews, and I'm like, yo, Smurf was there front line and shit from the first couple years of the G-Unit. And it's I don't know where these niggas think 50 was some type of sucker or something, niggas wasn't letting them things go off, man. The unit wasn't gonna get busy.
Niggas. We backed down all them niggas, whoever the toughest nigga you could think was, the Jimmy Henchman, the Haitian Jack, the whoever, man. Even Webb, Nitty had to fall back. You dig? Everybody had to fall back, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Why you think even them gangsters will tell you the OGs yo, this Smurf was crazy. He was tripping. I was running down on all them niggas, man. They couldn't come around us, man. Thank God I'm still alive. That was back in the days. We pushing positivity now. But back then, man, we was running down on everything, man.
Going back, looking at the G-Unit history, man, what y'all did with that, man, it's with the Lost Boys. And speaking of the Lost Boys,
yeah.
a lot of niggas don't know you was down with them, Smurf. You original Lost Boys. You LB Fed.
You see
yo, tell a history, Smurf.
You see, the Lost Boys is the foundation of Southside, the foundation of 134, period. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Freaky Tah. Shout out to Cheeks, Lou, and Spig, you heard? Those was the first guys to do a 5 block. Because remember, G-Unit and Lost Boys, we all from the same community, we all from the same block, we all rep the same block. So Lost Boy and Freaky Tah was he was the first big homie to actually put on for Queens and take us to another level, you know what I'm saying? And Lost Boys had one of the strongest movements in the 90s. We was serious, you know what I mean? We was serious back then, You dig? That movement, that was a powerful movement, man. You dig? Those were some great times, you heard? In my younger days. And I'm all 13, 14 around this time. Outside, nigga, getting money, still beating niggas up. I've been the same guy, bro. Before the G-Unit ever. And that's why G-Unit took off, because remember, everybody knew me from the Lost Boys era. And in the Lost Boys, how you think I knew Ace and these guys from all over Queens? We used to rumble every hood.
Yeah.
Literally, the Lost Boys era, we fighting. That's the fighting era. We little niggas. We going up to high school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, Jamaica Avenue, the rumbles. Yeah, nigga. You had to been go with them knuckles, man. I'm talking about 20 on 20 rumbles, bro. Whole team going at it. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lost Boy era. That's the era I came from.
Let me say this though, because one thing niggas don't understand, you knew how to link the hoods together. You know how to link all the hoods together in Southside. You know the formula from the Lost Boys, because that's what the Lost Boys did. So like, yo, Smurf, that's what you was coming with when you link, you know, the niggas from Merrick, the niggas from Shadyville, all them, you linked all them niggas together, and then y'all made G Unit.
Yeah, because remember, Lost Boys was deep. We had Lost Boys on 120th over there on Springfield. We was all over. That's why I said when it came to the G Unit, I already had the respect in the streets and the energy was already there. Look, I'm giving myself chill. The energy was already there. That's why it was so easy for me to bring guys together, because I know who was active. Like, if you wasn't getting busy, like, say we 22, if you wasn't getting busy when we was 11, 12 outside, I wasn't fucking with them niggas. I wasn't fucking with these new niggas. You know? I was dealing with the guys I knew was outside, that was there with me in Rumble. So, you know what I mean? Like, acing them niggas. We used to have to go at it with Shadyville. They was 10 trigger niggas, you heard? They was Shadyville niggas. They used to go, they sell 10 trigger niggas, tanking them niggas, Bundy and them niggas. Yo, man, yeah.
Hey, yo, Smurf, man. Let me ask you, man, because I know you always used to say this in interviews, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's really the issue between 50 and Cheeks, man? Because, you know, for years, you would hear, like, 50 do little subtle shots at Cheeks on records, and in the interview he did, he went at Cheeks on Hot 97. Like, what's that about, Smurf?
That's a good question, man. Ain't nobody really asked me these kind of questions before. Ain't really no issue with 50 and Cheeks, you know? 50 just a bully, 50 like attention. Remember Cheeks, Freaky Tah, they the big steppers. They was the first ones to do it from the block. You know what I mean? He used to look up to them as well, too, you heard? He used to look up to them as well, too. He used to see them step, the swag they got, the respect they got. So everybody wanted to be like them guys. So it ain't no haters always loved there. 50 used to deal with Cheek's sister and all that. Let's talk about it. Right, see? Ain't really it's just, you know, nigga want attention. I'm the big stepper now, and you know how it go. Competition.
Yeah.
So it ain't
but
really
you know,
no
Smurf,
issue
you
there.
think, like, if Talik was alive, you think he would be going at Cheeks like that?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been that. No way. He wouldn't even play like that. Nah. He wouldn't even play like that. That's a fact.
Yo, speaking of Talik, man, R.I.P. Freaky Tah, man. Yeah, I saw a video with you and 50, Pretty Lou, and all y'all. Y'all was dabbing up. Y'all was doing the handshake and all that, sir. Young sir, right? You know what I'm saying? Freaky Tah Day, man. They ended up putting that in the Preen Team documentary, Smurf. I was like, oh shit, they got this footage on the Preen Team doc. I'm like, oh shit.
Legendary, man. You know, everything we do is legendary, man. That was actually 2000 as well, you know? That was before. That was the same year 50 got shot, but before he got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think he got shot right after that, because Freaky Tah Day in May. He got shot in May. Yeah, he got shot right after that footage. I ain't even remember that shit till now. Yeah.
Damn.
He got shot right after that footage.
Damn.
Yeah, but I was 2000 Freaky Tah Day, man. Rest in peace to the big homie. Hold on, let me say one thing before we Freaky Tah. They're about to change the whole Guy Brewer to Raymond Rogers Boulevard. So salute to that. Yeah, this month as well too, you know. Yeah, shout out J-Bo, shout out Tito, shout out the whole gang, man. Shout out to RapMatic, shout out to Curtis, shout out to Champ, that's his pop. Shout out to the whole gang, the whole 134, you know.
Yeah, his son and daughter. Hey, yo, Smurf, let me ask you, because speaking of when 50 got shot, because I was around that time, like, yo, when 50 got out the hospital, did he feel like homie from Brooklyn lined them up at first? That's why he with his son?
Yeah, that's why he distanced himself from 551. Because he felt like he couldn't trust him, you heard?
Okay.
Yeah, so he distanced himself from there. And that's when he got smart. That's when he came snatched up all the little niggas. They were like, let's go, man. Fuck that, I need y'all. And he wasn't really fucking with the older niggas, so he couldn't trust the older niggas neither. That's how he felt in his head. So that's why you just seen the young boys around him, because we wasn't from that era. We ain't give a fuck what they did in the 80s. So yeah.
Yeah. Yo, cause I heard a story. Yayo said a story like before 50 got shot, Preem came to the hood.
He did.
And
He did. That
he chapped
story's
it. He
accurate.
tried a little bro 50, and 50 tried a little bro Preem by putting his hands around his head and shit. And like after that, Preem felt the weight.
That's a fact. I was there for that. That's a fact. That's when he used to drive the Green Range. Yeah, that's a fact. That's when he knew boy was gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Yo, so like, you know, Smurf, like around that time, man, like the streets was crazy. But like I heard that, you know, before that happened, before the shit transpired, you know, the shit in Atlanta and all that, I heard like Preem and all them, Murder Inc. and all them, and Chaz was trying to do the sit down and 50 wasn't jagging it. Cause I heard what's his name said in an interview that, you know, 50 called him, he was calling 50, and 50 was like, nah, I ain't doing it, my nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
With the watch and all that.
Yeah. 50 wasn't feeling them niggas, so he wasn't feeling that whole situation, you heard? Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. He had a personal with them, so.
Yeah.
It did.
Yo, Smurf, like, what happened with Chaz, though, Smurf? Like, cause I know, you know, 50 was down with Black Hand and all them. He was down with Chaz at the point. And like, they fell out. He feel like, cause he was taking Preem in them side, like he ain't really want to fuck with boy after that.
He just felt he couldn't trust him, yo, because he from Preem in them era. Like, they're friends. They're real good friends. So 50 felt he couldn't trust him, you heard? So that's why he distanced himself from Slim after he got shot up, you heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he felt he couldn't trust him, you heard?
Yeah.
Remember, he was at a point in his life he ain't know who to trust. Remember them old niggas, the slimy too. You know them old slime ball queens, man. You know how niggas will do anything for the bag or try to get on, because you know at that time murder ain't popping, so it's hard. You can't really trust niggas. So he was like, yo, fuck all them old niggas, you heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't want no
because I know
parts.
like Smurf, man, because I know like when 50, because 50 was a I don't give a fuck type of nigga, man. And I respect him for that, because like when he went to the shoot, the Murder for Life shoot, he came on a bike, and you know, Preem was a feeling that he came to the shoot, like real aggressive.
Yeah.
And like he told 50, yo, you with my fool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, get up out of here type vibe.
Yeah.
I think 50 had the Mac on him too that round.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have aired that shit out. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know, 50 just used to keep bullying them niggas and bothering them niggas, man. Like, but that's how he was back then. Like, he was a bully, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I guess he's looking at it like, yo, this is the only way he could have got in the music business at the time. I'm going to just bully the punk. So he thought Ja was a punk.
Yeah. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie though, Smurf, like, cause when I see John them, they be talking about 50 all the time, and I'll be like, yo, 50 got these niggas up out of here. So you can't even lie, son. Like he had the press game on niggas, man. Like it's a lot of stories that niggas don't know, that street niggas know.
Yo, let me tell you, when it come to fighting, 50 ain't no sucker, my nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga gonna fight, nigga. He gonna brawl, nigga. He brawling. Don't get it fucked up. That nigga's brawling, nigga. He ain't backing out from no fight, nigga. You crazy, nigga. He ain't backing out from no fight, nigga. He with all that, nigga. Box to any lefty, nigga.
Yo, that nigga 50 wanna knock out Stevie J right now. You heard? And Jimmy Henchman and all them niggas.
To keep it real though, Fifth my boy, but he gotta put some work in though, man. He ain't put no work in, man. We ain't hear about Fifth doing nothing in years, man. Like, a lot of people just give you pass because of the work we did. We put a lot of work in, man. But all I tell you, gotta put some work in too, man. This the 225, man. Nigga gotta put work in, man. Nah, but my boy gotta put some work in, man. We ain't hear about 50 doing nothing.
Yeah. Yo, so let me ask you, Smurf, like with the Murder Inc. shit, like just that beef and all that, like around that time, because a lot of niggas, when they look at it from like the internet, they be like, yo, 50 need to calm down. But they don't really know, like 50 was, they try to violate son, bro, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole lot of shit that Ja was being overly aggressive. They don't talk about that part, you know what I'm saying? Because Son came to have a conversation, and son was with the rah-rah.
Yeah, 50 had all right to do what he had to do, bro. Like, after it got physical, you can't tell a dude to how to react to disrespect. It got physical then. You can't tell a dude how to react or take disrespect. So however he took it, and we ain't care about them. We repping our block and our hood, bro. So if he feeling that way, we feeling that way too. Remember, it got physical now. And you got to remember when 50 was doing all the bullying shit, he ain't have no real crew behind him. He just had his Brooklyn guys he used to connect with. He ain't really formed his Voltron yet. Yeah, he had 134. He could come get us anytime, but we wasn't moving with him 24/7. The nigga was so
they try
crazy,
to jump 50, right?
Hold on. The nigga was so crazy. The nigga was moving by himself most of the time, bro. Him and the gun. I was like, yo, the nigga moved by himself. He was bullying the industry by himself before he formed GU. Nigga. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to lie to you. He was going everywhere by himself, him and his gun.
Yeah.
You did?
Because
so
I heard,
after he's seeing, shit, these niggas got money, I don't got money, but I got to form a team. That's the only thing, you know what I mean? The nigga smart. I always give him that. He got this, he got
now
money.
He a smart nigga. 50 is smart.
No, the nigga, I used to be around him. This nigga read hell. This nigga read all kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know, back then, he used to throw me books. I'm throwing it back. I ain't reading right now. I started reading in jail. Yeah, I wasn't reading shit in the town, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah,
nah, cause
some
Smurf,
very intelligent, though. That's one thing.
When he went up there to the Puff studio, that nigga put the Mac on the table, nigga. He said, yo, the nigga Shine and the nigga Wolf was in there fighting. And he said it was play fighting. He said, yo, he cleared the shit out.
Yeah.
Puff was like, nah, I don't want to sign you, Playboy. You coming with too much drama.
Yeah, and he by himself, because remember, he used to write for Puff and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he used to move with Puff in the earlys and shit. You know what I mean? He used to try to get a deal with Puff and shit, too. Like, I ain't gonna front, the nigga really bullied his way in the industry, by himself, He ain't even have a team. You know, all these other niggas had team before G, remember, it was just 50 Cent. Yeah, he bullied his way in that motherfucker. I'll give him that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was a bully. He was bullying these niggas. These industry niggas ain't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, cause it's like, yo, Smurf, like, cause every now and then, like, even with that fake paperwork, like, niggas know that's fake paperwork, Smurf.
Yo, to keep it real, that ain't actual fake paperwork, though, That paperwork is real paperwork. It's just they wasn't gonna tell us that's the engineer shit. It's the engineer that was there.
Oh.
He ain't had nothing to do with us. He wound up getting stabbed and he won like $250,000. You dig? So that's actually his paperwork, you heard? They was actually there.
Oh,
So they was just actually there. That's why they name on this shit. But they ain't say nothing. But why they name on this shit, if you might see Curtis Jackson, because it was a Curtis Jackson session. You dig? That nigga ain't tell on nobody again, no order protection. Yayo was going to sue though, I got to keep it real. We had to talk Yayo out of not suing me. Like, yo, bro, you can't do that. Nigga, if you sue, you got to tell. You got to go through with the fucking engineer. So we was like, that's a dub. Me personally told Yayo, no way.
Yeah.
He came to the block bragging though. He got stabbed in the head. But he wasn't doing it like on those suckers. He was doing it like, fuck that, nigga. I'm about to come up. Nigga, I'm about to sue these niggas. Niggas just stabbed me. Nigga, show me. He got stabbed in the hand and shit. So he was like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Nigga. That's a dub. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, cause you know the way like, yo, Smurf, like the way like niggas put it out there, they try to make it like 50 and like niggas that know.
Nah, that wasn't 50 paperwork
nigga.
though. That was the engineer shit. The engineer got the restraining order. They ain't got no restraining order. It was the engineer. And he got money.
What happened on that bus, Smurf? Because I know
Come
niggas
on,
told,
man.
like,
Everybody know that story.
Like,
I gotta tell that story again.
You know what?
Yo, Gotti, you know that shit, man.
I know niggas got tired of Marcus. And niggas was like, they wasn't having it no more with that nigga.
Yeah, the road manager, it was just the road manager, man. He was doing too much on
in the
tour.
book, though, Smurf. I ain't gonna lie, so I read the book.